we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I didn't want to play with you. So I chose Wolfpack.
Yeah, so you want the scouts to see you playing on the losing team and see a star on that, okay.
I'm going to get the scouts to notice me by shooting every chance I get. I mean, if I play with you, you'll be yelling at me to make the extra
That's
pass.
right, because I want to win.
Okay, that's all you think the scouts care about?
Yeah, the scouts care if you can win, bro.
Okay, then you really are stupid, bro. Let me give you some game, man.
Here we go. All right.
Scouts only care if you got the skills that translate to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Point blank, end of story.
Well, you only prove that by winning.
No, you prove that by showing how you can help them win at the next level. All right, I'm cocky, but I'm not stupid, MP.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm not a high flyer. I'm not a rim protector. So if I want to lead this broke down town, I have to prove I can shoot.
That makes sense, bro, because you're small.
Man, you ain't got to be Wimby to shoot out the gym. But since you care so much, I'm going to give you that L you've been asking for.
Yeah,
right?
I bet.
All
Let's
right,
do it.
Bet.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our presentation of Illinois Club League Basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Some of the future stars of the region look to hone in their skills as we have the Wolfpack hosting the Dynasty.
And to call this a rivalry might be underselling it. This is more of a feud than anything. These clubs really dislike each other.
And the Wolfpack would love to play spoiler in this one, looking to put an end to the Dynasty's 11-game win streak.
Yeah, Joe, and both of these teams have plenty of talent to get it done tonight. The Wolfpack are only 7-4 on the season, but this roster can play with the best of them and can pull out a win against just about anyone.
And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
Wells, no good. And now the Dynasty with it. Dillard, right side. Beautiful dive for the lay-in.
Dillard can have issues finishing around the rim. But he was able to get the job done on that one.
And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
Here's Williams. Count the basket.
Well, that's simply a great move there. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
Outside Stauffer. Pick by James. Over Hawkins. Stauffer misses.
And we've talked about the heated interactions of these teams before. It's a result of history and proximity.
Oh yeah, the bad blood comes from getting in each other's faces way too often over the years. Certainly doesn't help they operate out of the same region in Illinois.
Now here's Stauffer. Shot to stop the run. The Dynasty grab the miss. Right side, Williams. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Michael Stauffer attacking. James up top. Hits the three-pointer.
Oh, talk about falling asleep on defense. What were they thinking leaving him open for that three?
A nice shot by Williams.
He's shouldering the offense here, and his team knows they can count on him to produce.
And when Patrick Wells joined this team, he added some much-needed shooting that elevated this team to the next level.
Ding! Yeah, just like an elevator joke. Really dialing up the damage potential this team now has from deep.
Timmerman, count at the basket, and he makes his first shot of the game.
There's no doubt about it. Inside the paint, Timmerman can be undersized, but his agility and slipperiness helps him getting it done.
Williams, Timmerman defending. The tray, nails the three-pointer.
D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
Wells outside. And Eric Dillard picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution for the Dynasty, Michael Luan. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Outside Stauffer. 6 on the shot clock. The three ball. The Wolfpack again can't hit it. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Wells, no good.
Even without the three ball falling for him, the defense has to be better out there.
Yeah, there's no way he should be left that wide open.
Yep, that one goes.
Their offense has been on an absolute tear. They're simply overpowering the opposition and taking this game right now.
100%. We'll see if they can manage to keep this up.
Now here's Stauffer. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him. Dillard. Timmerman defending. MP has been something else this first half. Well on its way to a huge game. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that and stop this run.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season.
Jumping at it with a significant lead already.
Just dominating on both ends. Let's see if their opponent can mount any type of resistance.
Now Wells. Pass over to Robinson. Back to Wells. This one for 3. Patrick Wells misses another. To Dirko, right side.
Defensive foul. Zach Timmerman. First personal foul.
First one for him falls.
At the line for the Dynasty, number 90.
And that one falls. 2 for him at the line that time. Here's Carter. And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
Substitution for the Dynasty, Michael Luan. Substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
And it's the Dynasty with the ball. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. Now Wells. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Fresh. That falls, coming off the assist from Patrick Wells.
Good-looking bounce pass to set up the basket.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
They grab their own miss, and he gets the bucket to go. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. Robinson. Davidson defends.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Wells outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
This has been the core focus of Wells' game offensively. He's just so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
Outside, it's Williams. And that one drops for him.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
And now Wells.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight.
Now here's Williams. It's a 14-point game. And the shot goes in.
Great pass by Luan. You know what we talked about? He's all about doing what's best for the team.
To the left wing. Back to Wells. Cobb with the board. And here it's the Dynasty. Out to the left wing. And here's Ricky Davidson from the arc. Count it from distance.
They've just shut the lights out. And their opponent? Not as much.
The question is, how long can they continue to do this? We've got a ways to go still.
Robinson sets the screen. To end the run. Williams with the rebound. Now 9 seconds separate the shot and game clock. Dish to Fisher. Outside Luan. Now here's Williams. Back to Luan. Here's Cobb. He's covered by Johnson with just 5 to shoot. That one drops for him. And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening. Wells outside. The three-pointer, no good. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair so far. Dynasty ahead, delivering the blowout. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. The teams have had their break. The Wolfpack